This video was recorded in front of a live virtual audience. Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today we're going to be reviewing a little something from Chanel. Or Chanel, as somebody would say. So you guys, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob, all spelled together, for extra perks. Thank you to my members and patrons who have already pledged. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream every Saturday. You're all welcome to join the fun. Hello everybody in the chats. Yeah guys. Okay, we're going to review the... Let me open this up. Let me take it out. Let me take the dust bag out. And let me pull out this gorgeous little 255 O-case pouch. Now, interestingly enough, they call this they call it a toiletry pouch on the bill. They call it the Chanel toiletry pouch, which I'm like, really? It's more like a document pouch to me. But it is a beauty. And let me take out all of the tissue papers stuff in it. So, it is in Distressed Calfskin. You have that kind of grainy, no, not grainy, but like wrinkly look to the bag. And it does have aged gold hardware. This is the 255, as so-called Mademoiselle Turnlock. It is not functional. Let me zoom it in. So you can see it is used here just as an ornament. It's like a charm on the bag, just like the double C would be a charm. You know, these O cases are more famous for their double C counterparts, which would be either in lambskin or in caviar leather, the most famous classic ones. But of course, Chanel also makes seasonal pieces out of different fabrics or tweeds. And then there is that one option you get if you want to buy the 255 version. This turnlock does not work. It would be in the grained calfskin leather. Not grained, distressed calfskin leather. When you got 5 billion different terminologies, you're going to get confused. So, distressed calfskin leather. Now, they did have this in different colors. There's also a gray version, blue, pink version. But at the moment, I've been told that these are being discontinued, unfortunately, in the 255 version. So get your hands on one if you can now, because the distressed calfskin leather is my favorite. It is just so squishy, soft, and it just gets more and more beautiful with time the more you use it. It does have the consistency of a gorgeous pillow. It is padded and quilted and super, super soft. I mean, this thing is amazing. The interior is in Gros Grand, the famous Chanel Gros Grand in burgundy. So it is a very classic callback to Chanel colors and burgundy interiors for their timeless classic, and 255 double flap bags. And then we got an interior zipper pull pocket. And inside of it is the authenticity card. And then the zipper pull pocket doesn't go from end to end. I mean, it doesn't go from here to here, but rather from, let's say, here to here internally. So you can see the zipper pull pocket. This particular O case was made in Italy. Let me show ya. Let me show ya. There it is. Let's try to zoom that in as well. There you see it perfectly. Beautiful little leather tag with the gold embossing on it, because this is gold hardware. So we have a gold zipper. We got the gold turn lock as a charm. Then we got the gold zipper inside as well. I love the beautiful touch of the zipper pull being burgundy at the top, because they use the burgundy zipper side here trim, and then on the inside they used black zipper fabric there and black leather surrounding it. So obviously in this case as you can see, the zipper pull is in black leather instead of being burgundy. So those little attention to details are really, really cool. I love that. You know, you don't think about it, but if you really look into the details of this bag, you realize, oh, wait, you know, because they could have put the zipper in black on top instead of burgundy, but then it wouldn't be so elegant. It wouldn't be so quintessentially Chanel if it had black here on top and then the gold zipper and then this black as well. It just wouldn't be the same. It's because it has that slight touch of something different, which is that burgundy at the top. It just makes it just that much more sophisticated and elegant. And then instead, on the inside, they invert it again because the inside is all in burgundy. But then, no, they add that zipper slot in black leather and then the black little tag there as well, which is a callback to the outside. So these are little details that are so important when you're designing luxury goods and when you're kind of deciding the color palette, what goes with what. The back pocket with that Mona Lisa smile, interestingly enough, in this case, they did not utilize the same gros grand burgundy like they did for the interior lining. Instead, back here, we got black gros grand. Let me zoom this in. There you have that gorgeous black gros grand lining of the pocket. And then burgundy here. The sides on this one are fabulous. Look how well they've aligned the leather so that the quilting really matches perfectly. And then at the bottom as well, beautifully aligned. Everything is so beautifully aligned as well as on the side. Not only does it align so well there, but also on the edges. So you have this stitch that runs right to the corner here, as well as here. And then as you flip, that same kind of stitch line continues right on the same spot, right there. So to align those is fabulous. Okay, let me zoom this in so you see what I'm talking about. Let me come in as close as I can. Look, you see this stitch coming in from here, and then there's a cut there, right? But there. And then it goes right there. This is what we're talking about. Fabulosity, of course, on both sides. The same. Now, the more you stuff this little baby and the better it becomes, it just turns into this round, fluffy, not fluffy, but round, squishy, soft pillow. You just want to hug it all the time. I don't want to squish my little Chanel flower here. I've been squishing it enough. A little Camellia, so I'm not going to press it here. But it's a beautiful bag to carry with you. Now, I know this is considered a small leather good. In fact, Chanel discontinued their authenticity cards for their bags. They only still keep their authenticity cards for the small leather goods, minus the wallets on chain. The wallets on chain have now been updated to those little metal tags instead. But every other small leather good is still with an authenticity card. How did they solve attaching the sticker with the authenticity serial number? Or not the serial number, but the authenticity number on this bag? Well, also very elegantly solved. Here it is. There is a piece of leather sewn into the lining of the bag, and then when you flip it on the bottom side, you have the authenticity card sticker, or just the authenticity number sticker. So it is a small leather good. Now, how long will they still be producing these? My sales associate said they are no longer available to order as new. The last one that she sees was from 2020 or 2021. We are in 2022 as I'm filming. I have seen in the boutique a gray version, same size, but in like a blue gray. However, don't blind purchase them. You have to touch them and feel them. The gray dye reacted with the leather differently than the black dye. So the gray pouch is rougher to the touch. It feels drier and rougher to the touch, stiffer. But the black is soft. It's like butter. It's like butter. I mean, this thing is amazing. I would go for this all over again. And I love the wrinkles, and the shine. It's just so gorgeous. So I would not use this as a document pouch. I would definitely put my sunglasses in here, my wallet, obviously. Do I have sunglasses here somewhere? Okay, I got sunglasses. Put them in there. My toiletry pouch 15 with eye drops and hand cream. Put that in there as well. You know, Kirigami pouch with the iPad mini. Fits perfectly in there as well. Then, what else do you want to put in there? It's not like I have much more. What else do you need to go around? I mean, let's just close it for now like that. You could also add a perfume. Voila! So it's already kind of fluffing up. You can put way more in here as well. You know, it can become even bigger. But the feeling of it when it gets like all nice and full, it's just... I don't want to squish my flower. It's a very luxurious, voluptuous feeling. I love holding clutches and bags like this in general. So for me, this is just the best thing ever. Busy Lizzie says, I just want to hug it. Right? Very well done by Dacob, says, love DIY, thanks. Only Dacob gives us this close of an inspection. I'm obsessed with these things. Oh yes, love DIY. Very Odorama, very John Waters. This leather smells... Oh, you just want to inhale it like a drug over and over again. It's delicious. This Chanel leather, I mean, I can't. They really, really delivered it. It's just gorgeous. Really, 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 really. It smells really good. Yes, Debbie, a wallet fits in here as well. You want to add a wallet on top of... I just don't have a wallet with me right here, right now. But all of that and then some fits in here. And then there's even more space for it. You just got to be a little bit careful like I was right now. When you pull stuff out of here, this zipper is a sharp zipper. So you could scratch stuff when you pull it out. Let me measure it for y'all so we get to see it. So I got a centimeter here. It should be around 35 centimeters in length. Chanel stole a centimeter from us. Because it's 34.5 centimeters instead of 35. They do say, I think they say 35 on the website. I forget now. And then we have the height. 23.5. So it's like 34.5 times 23.5 centimeters. So... an iPad case, a 13-inch iPad case. Yes, however, that iPad needs to be in another case. Why am I saying this? Because inside you have a metal zipper. And this thing is going to scratch whatever comes next to it. So you have to put something in this O case. Like if you're going to put an iPad Pro or something that big in here, you're going to need to protect it so that it doesn't get scratched against the zipper, because the zipper is protruding and it is metal, and it's going to leave marks. It's definitely going to leave marks if you're not careful. Now, the rest of the zipper is quite well made because the leather frame up here and down here does protrude. So the zipper, once it's closed, is kind of inside, it's lower than the protruding leather frame. So there you're not going to get scratches, if you lean something onto this. But this little tiny metal giblet here, this is popping out like a little nipple. So this thing can damage your finish on your iPad or whatever you put in here that has a metallic shiny finish. So you need to be careful. But other than that, oh, I just want to inhale it. Crazy as like, you know, like a total Chanel leather drug addict. And now, speaking of Chanel addiction, I love my Chanel so much, you know I do. As opposed to all of the latest Chanel releases and iterations, everything costs more and more and more. I mean, even their tiny little small leather goods from the brand new seasons cost double the amount of this. So what I'm saying is this doesn't break the bank as opposed to other Chanel pieces. So if you're, you know, into the leather and the 255 design and styling, and you want to have this gorgeous timeless piece of Chanel, just mood and vibe and quality, because this one, people have been talking about lack of quality in Chanel, blah, 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 but not with this one. This is gorgeous. The quality is just amazing. It won't break the bank because, and also it did not receive these huge price increases like their other bags. So this one was released in 2019. It's received 2 price increases since then, and it went up around, so in 4 years, it went up around $150, which is not bad in 4 years, considering that Chanel, you know, ups their prices 3 times a year. But this one only got 3 price increases within 4 years, and then not that much of a percentage. So it's still okay, you know, it's still okay, and you get really, 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 for Chanel standards, bang for your buck. Now, of course, you can decide to go for the double C version in lambskin leather or in caviar, but the double C charm does not come in distressed calfskin, and distressed calfskin is where it's at for me. It's just the most beautiful iteration of this bag. In general, of Chanel leathers, this is the best of all Chanel leathers. Another leather I really like from Chanel is distressed lambskin, but distressed lambskin is super rare to come by. They manufacture bags out of that leather once in a blue moon. Last time I've seen their distressed lambskin, I bought it, was in 2016 for their cruise collection, their Korea cruise collection, the chevron single flap double C turn lock bags. Those were made in distressed lambskin. Gorgeous leather to die for. Since then, I haven't seen them use it again, unfortunately. So there's that, you guys. Is this a crazy purchase? Is this something you would consider buying? Is a type of a clutch, pouch, case the type of bag or case that you like to carry around, or do you always need shoulder straps? Let me know in the comment section down below. It's always interesting to see how the tendencies of bag buying and utilizing are shifting and moving. What are our priorities? What do we prefer in terms of bag shapes and sizes? Always good to learn new trends and what's happening and what's popping in the world of bags. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. And until next time, don't forget to never give up on love. Subscribe.